We want a harmonized country so that Juakali will now become a power in this economy and deliver to you really what you want as the leaders of this country. After the conference, we have a lot to do. We are talking about dialogues today. Dialogues is continuous because this country has never been dialoguing. Governors, we need to open their schedule to be able to meet with Juakali from time to time. As we go forward, 50, 20, 100 years to come, we want dialogue in this country to be prominent among ourselves. And we want to focus on the actuals. What do we need as a country? The CCs will interpret that. So the CCs who are here, they are aware that we have already a schedule that we want to run with them and be able to implement the county dialogues. Otherwise, it was just an induction meeting to tell you where we have come from and how we are going to partner as we go forward. So thank you very much.
With all these individuals pulling in different directions, the management of those informal sector members becomes critical in the absence of a central coordination mechanism. That is why we hope the newly created Micro and Small Enterprise Authority will add value in the sector coordination. The exploitation of the full potential of this sector is long overdue. It is therefore my sincere hope that as we launch this counter devolution dialogues, we shall have a fruitful deliberations that will ignite an economic revolution and change the status of 12 million Kenyans in the informal sector. It is true, a strengthened micro and small enterprise sector in our country will surely secure our collective future. The fact that now devolution is there with us, let us, as county chiefs, focus on this sector. As we go home, this is a sector that will create a lot of jobs. This is a sector that will create a lot of wealth for our people.
As you are aware, Juakali sector is a very salient feature of our economy, and that is why as Council of Governors and our partners have really joined the national discourse to make sure that we revive in a very big way the micro and small enterprise sector. It is in this spirit that we are launching these county dialogues and the forthcoming national conference. And as we do the launch and prepare for the national conference, it is also my wish to say that we are looking forward to more innovations in this particular sector so that they can truly grow our economy. The need for strategic working relationship between the micro enterprise sector and all stakeholders and the counties cannot be overemphasized. That is why the Council of Governors, on behalf of the 47 counties, we have been spearheading this particular collaboration. And we are very confident that this collaboration will help us to address the specific sector challenges and other challenges that have emerged to make sure that we grow this sector from the county level to the national level. It is therefore our hope as governors that through this launch, we can be able now to recommit our resources, both financial and technical, to make sure that initiatives of the Juakali sector in the counties can be given a priority and the importance that they deserve.
The single sector that would help us diversify our wealth creation, make our development agenda much more sustainable, and also make sure that we can create the necessary jobs that we so much need in this country. There is no other sector except the MSC sector that I think we are also proud of and wanting to drive going forward. I have not met a single sector that is as passionate, as clear about what they want, know their challenges, and know where the opportunities lie as the Jua Kali sector in this country. And yet their demands are not as big as many of the other people who come to see us. That is the dilemma. And so I think we ask ourselves the question, so what went wrong? Why is this so difficult to understand? And I think what has happened traditionally is the policymakers have been so far removed from the people who are intended to benefit from this. And that is why I think the county government is so critical and relevant in making sure that you join the grassroots operations at the county level to the policymakers elsewhere, so that there is consistency and alignment in terms of objectives that needs to be driven going forward. So I think today we are here to really not kind of delve into all the problems and solutions here. This is to launch the program that will help us in identifying what the bottlenecks are, what the challenges are, what the opportunities are, and what we need to do as a country to chart our way forward in dealing with this very, very important sector, this country. We have certain public, obviously, developments that you all are aware of in terms of what the national government, of course, under the leadership of His Excellency the President, has initiated in making sure that significant support and attention is paid to this particular sector. So you all are aware about the 30% procurement to small and medium-sized enterprises, to the youth and to the women, that government procurement must observe. That is, the biggest beneficiary is going to be expected out of that. If we did that for every young person or old person, but somebody who is coming up in the business line, that just illustrates the power of what people who can innovate require. Not much. And yet, this huge government, it's impossible to come to a governor's office, right? They have to come through offices, as he was coming to my office. And I think what you have done by organizing this is to make sure that we all own up this challenge. We want to make a difference, and we see how we can actually drive this particular agenda forward.